What was that? Wrong Side of the Blues, starting Coke. And there we go. And now we're going to bring in our next group. They've put themselves together. They're all hanging out. They're all having a good time. From the Orange Blossom Blues Society, David Smash Band. And good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
There we go. We've got David Smash, guitar, cigar box, guitar, harp, and vocals. Joe Bruno on upright bass and vocals, Alan Cook sax, flute, and vocals, and Sammy Warren on drums.
Yeah.
And somebody thinks they're still in Florida. It's a little chilly out there for the bare feet, but that's okay. That's from a Mississippi guy, okay? So deal with it. So tell me, guys, how long have you guys been together?
Well, we've been, I've known Joe since I got to US, so it's been like 4 years, and I've known Alan for about 2 or 3 years or something.
Yep.
And Sammy, I've known you for like, year and a half.
Uh-huh.
And 4 of us together have been for a year and a half.
Okay.
If I'm right?
Yep.
Okay. What made you decide to do the IBC?
My friend Steve Harvey sent me a link. Actually, I didn't even know that this thing existed for about until 2 years ago. And he sent me International Blues Challenge, and these bands compete and they go to Memphis, and what? I got to do that too. It just didn't dawn on me. I guess you guys, I was just out of it. I was 2-3 years in the United States, and
Sure.
I'm still catching up. What's happening, what you got to be on the lookout.
Right.
And what events are important.
Well, having someone like Steve looking out for you, that's not bad. I know. I'm friends with Steve. I know Steve well. He's a good man. He's a good man. He does a lot to support music down in that whole Florida area,
Yeah,
up and down the coast. So
My story about how we ended up.
gotta.
All right, here's my story, real quick. I'll try to make it fast.
That's okay. That's okay.
David was going to do solo duo. He's going to do a solo, and on the day of the solo event, they called him up and said, "Where were you?" So anyway, the next day he called me. "Are you available we're going to do a band, and I'm going to write some songs." And was it the next week?
Yeah, I think it was like a week.
So we got the band together on Friday.
Yeah.
The three of us, Sammy, David, and I.
It was
Saturday at his grandma's living room, and we put the songs together. And again, these have never been played,
Right.
most of them. And then we met Alan on the stage the next day at the
At the competition.
at the competition in Bradenton, and with this totally thrown together band, we ended up taking second place behind TC Card. And then one of the judges says, "You need to go to Orlando and compete there. You'll win." And we did, and here we are.
Yeah, that was a year ago.
That was 1 year ago.
Right.
And this year, in 1 hour and 48 minutes, we put together 4 songs. David wrote, he had this concept, which he'll explain in a minute. And as a band, we had them done in less than 2 hours, and that was on a Friday. And again, on Sunday, we're in Orlando, and we're here again this year.
Yeah.
That's how we work.
So what's the concept?
Well, instead of just writing 4 songs that are somehow separate, I try to write something that conveys a story from song to song. So I was this year I songs that were written, they kind of cover the theme of freedom and oppression and rebellion. The first song that we open our set with is called Soviet Prison Blues, and it's about a friend of my grandfather's, because I'm originally from Lithuania.
Right.
And a friend of my grandfather's in the 60s, he went to a Soviet prison for playing blues and rock and roll in sort of like American music. So he was considered the enemy of the state, and he was punished for thought crimes, which was very common at the time. So we open with that song. The second song that we play is Be So Glad, which is inspired by early prison songs of American early 20th century. And the third song is about Memphis and about the International Blues Challenge, how once a year during this magical time, blues returns and gets to relive the heyday of the past, right? Because it's not the same how it used to be in the 50s and 60s. It's a little bit different. It doesn't hold the same status in the public eye, but once a year, it's the king. And the last song that we play, it's our closer of our set. It's Ain't Nothing Like Elvis, and basically every artist that had an impact on me as a developing musician is mentioned there, and it's like a celebratory kind of song.
That's your 20. Is it 20-minute set?
It is 20 minutes. And
20 minutes.
Depending on the solo, could be like 30 minutes too.
Well, okay, so the solo gives you that extra 5 minutes when you get to the final stage, and you need that 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Is that right? I'm not.
I think you got it right.
I think I got it right. Yeah. So you just throw in a little bit of solo time.
A little more sax.
Yeah.
You can't get enough sax.
Yeah, you can't get enough sax.
That's it.
More
Or cowbell. More cowbell. More cowbell. One or the other.
Cowbell.
Yeah, there you go. You can check them out. David Smash Music on Facebook. It's davidsmash.net is the webpage. The EP is out, and we've got 2 songs from you, and I think we're gonna do the Ain't Nothing Like Elvis song.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds like that should be a good way to end the interview since you end the set.
Good choice.
With that. And good luck this evening. What venue are you guys in?
King Jerry. We're at
Lawlers.
King Jerry Lawlers.
Okay.
5:30.
Okay, 5:30. Okay. I checked out the other bands in the venue and how they stack up.
Oh, yeah,
in terms of.
A lot of great talent from all over the world. Really good people. It's very exciting to be around this level of musicianship.
All been in Memphis before? Or first time in Memphis for any of them?
So second time.
Second time. Yeah, right. Because you were all here last year.
Yep.
Yeah, dumb. I got it. No big deal. David Smash Band, they're out of the Orange Blossom Blues Society representing, and this is Ain't Nothing Like Elvis. Ain't nothing like Elvis to make me move. Nothing like Elvis to feel the groove. Let me raise child when I'm feeling low and out to see Johnny.
Let's have fun.
Nothing like the blues to keep me alive, and nothing like the sun to satisfy.